This is how to make a supernova, and today we're going to make a Tusken Raider tent. My friends, good to have you back. In a few months I will be wearing my Tusken Raider costume again at Comic-Con, which I made a few years ago. And last week I was taking it out of the box, made sure everything was alright, or maybe I need to repair something. And then I realized I never built something from the Tusken Raiders. So today we're going to make the Tusken Raider hut. For this build I'm going to use this 19 cm MDF base. And this is not a special size, it just fitted the MDF sheet I had laying around. And to support our hut, I'm going to use this 3mm electrical wire. This piece is 24 centimeters and will be placed like this. And other pieces, 12 centimeters long, will be placed like this. And to give more stability to the project, I already drilled 8 holes in the MDF. And all the holes are 7 centimeters from the center. So right now we're going to poke the wire into the holes and glue them on with some super glue. For some reason I didn't push the record button, but here is the result so far. I just poked the wires in and glued them on with some super glue, and actually it's pretty strong. So right now this works. When I'm working with it and the wires are going to fall out, I think I will glue them on with some hot glue, but for now this works. With some wire I made this ring, and it will be glued here in the middle, because when you see the movie you can see these sharp pointy parts sticking out, and these are not pointy enough. To make the pointy things on top, I'm going to use a toothpick and slightly bend it. Then I will use some super glue to glue them in place like this. But I'm also going to wrap it with some masking tape to merge the shape, and then this point won't be so noticeable. The black base coat is dry, and now we're going to work on the fun stuff, the hut itself. And to make the hut I'm going to soak some paper towel and water down PVA glue, and then I'm going to glue it around the structure. And for this project I'm going to use some car shop paper towels. You also could use toilet paper or paper towels from your kitchen, but both of them have a pattern I don't want. Here you can see better. Both of them have a pattern I don't want on my hut, and toilet paper is not as strong as paper towels. These paper towels have a very slight, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but a very slight pattern, but it won't be visible on our build. So this stuff is what I'm going to use. Before I can glue the towels on, I need to get rid of these straight lines, because they are way too straight and way too perfect for the Tusken Raiders. So I'm going to rip it like this, and now it's a useful piece. I left the tent to dry for about 24 hours, and now it's hard and we can move on to the door. And if you look at our reference picture, we can see that the entrance of the tent is a bit higher than the middle. So let's draw our door on our tent. So right now we're going to cut it, but we're not going to cut it out like this. I want to save this material to fold it back in and to glue it to the inside, so this door will have more strength. So I'm going to cut it here in the middle. And I'm not going to cut through this part, but I'm going to poke in a few areas. Also on the other side. And by doing this, it will be a lot easier to bend it on that exact spot. And if you like my video so far, I hope you'll like and subscribe, because I have a lot of more cool projects I want to show you. Thanks. I thought I was going to glue these door pieces to the inside to give it some more strength, but I just had a better idea. Later I want to glue a curtain in front of the entrance to act like a door and to cover the insides. But when I would add a curtain right here, I have this weird opening between the curtain and the tent itself. But if I glue these pieces like this, and then in a later stadium add the curtain, this space is filled. So that's what we're going to do right now. And while that was still drying, I added some PVA glue and sprinkled some sand on it. My friends, thank you for watching, and if you like this build, I think you would like these videos too. See you next time. The sand is dry and now we can put on the base coat. And for the base coat I'm going to use this light brown paint, and I'm going to use it for the tent and for the sand because they're almost the same color, and the color difference we just applied later when we're going to dry brush it. So for now both get the same layer of paint. The coat of paint is dry and now we're going to dry brush it, and for that we're going to use this desert yellow color. The dry brushing is done and now we're going to add some dark brown washes to get those shadows back and to get more contrast in our build. The next thing what we're going to make is that backpack thing, and for that I'm going to use 3 toothpicks. I'm going to use some super glue and then glue them in a triangle. To make the bag itself, I took a small piece of foam, dipped it in watered down PVA glue and wrapped it in small pieces of paper towel. And to add a bit of realism, I took some yarn and wrapped it around the backpack. I wrapped it a couple of times around the joint and then around the bag itself to give the illusion it is tied down. When the glue was dry, I gave everything a black base coat with my airbrush, and then I started with a dark coffee brown dry brush. For the second layer I added a bit of yellow into my mix to get a warmer tone, and for the third layer I added a bit of white for all the highlights. This piece will be the door, and I use the same method to make it as the tent. Some PVA glue, a paper towel and some dry brushing. I wanted the door to look different, like it's made from another material, so the only difference is that I used a dark brown base coat, and the rest of the process is exactly the same like the tent. So I'm going to slide it in, mark it and then add some glue. And for the finishing touch we're going to add the backpack to the build and some other small details. My friends, thank you for watching, and if you like this build, I think you would like these videos too. See you next time.